you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
My name is David Appleby.
And can you tell me about the exhibition?
The exhibition? Well, the exhibition is celebrating the 30th anniversary of the movie, Alan Parker's movie, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
So, 30 years on from The Wall.
Yep.
I wasn't around then, by the way, because I'm only 22.
Right.
But
yeah.
Why now to bring out the pictures?
Well, really, I mean, the story was, Tara at the photographic centre found these negatives in the sort of vaults there that had just been left and ignored for 30 years. Well, in fact, this was last year or the year before when I went over to the photographic centre with another job. She said, "Oh, guess what I found?" And there were 2 boxes of the original negatives, black and white negatives from the movie. Normally they all get sort of shipped to America. For some reason these were left there. I think people they'd had their use and everything and then forgotten about. And Tara, who's a great Pink Floyd fan and fan of the movie, said, "Guess what I found?" And I said, "What?" And of course there they were, these 2 boxes. So she said, "How about doing an exhibition?" So, well, why not? Yeah.
Seems like the perfect timing now, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah. And our aim was to open it July of this year, which I think the movie opened on the 14th of July, 82.
Going back to the beginning, how did you get involved with Pink Floyd?
Well, it was more Alan Parker who made the movie. I'd worked on a couple of Alan's films before, as the unit photographer, and he just called me one day. He said, "Oh, I'm doing this movie of Pink Floyd, The Wall. Would you like to do it?" And I said, "Yeah." I mean, up until then, I didn't really know the Wall music very well. Only that I was told my daughter was born when it topped the album charts in '79. I only really knew about Dark Side of the Moon, which I think everybody knew and still knows about. So it was again another movie job, and it just happened to be this.
Pink Floyd, yeah.
Pink Floyd.
So are there any particular rock and roll moments, in inverted commas, that you remember the most?
Rock and roll. I don't know. It was all. I suppose it was rock and roll all the way through, really, especially with Bob Geldof,
Yeah.
who then was Boomtown Rats, and really popular band at the time. So yeah, I mean, it was rock and roll all the way through, and Bob was great. He really threw himself into the part, and it was fantastic. So we had a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, a lot of focus, a lot of long hours, often as movies are.
Yeah.
But just so the sort of images that Alan and his production team and that were creating to go with the music, it was just like a feast, really. And also the sort of behind the scenes, which is something you normally do on a movie to get the director working, and and odd moments that happen, which if you see something that you think makes a good picture, you shoot. Say some things very spontaneous happen. It's a bit like the shot with there's Bob Geldof and all the skinheads behind. Well, I was there. I mean, I just saw Bob leaning there, and there was a whole crowd of skinheads mainly sitting down. So I thought, well, that's could be just a nice shot of Bob. But when they saw me, like the front 2 rows, saw me taking a picture of Bob. They all just leapt in behind, said, "Oh, get me in it, mate, get me in it," you know. And they're all on top of each other, you know. And that, again, that's the sort of, you know, like Cartier-Bresson moment that sort of happened to me, and will happen to photographers who.
Because you can't make that happen like, natural, can you? It just happens, isn't it? And you like got to be lucky enough to take the picture, don't you? I think my final question is, because it's coming towards the end of the wall exhibition, how has this experience been for you, and what have the fans gotten out of it?
For me, I mean, it's been extraordinary. This sort of combination of the shots which, you know, had you know, people remembered, or children of people remembered, because some of the kids were brought up with their mums and dads playing Pink Floyd, or, you know, so they knew all about it. But again, bringing back and showing off again the art, I shouldn't, craft maybe, of black and white, basically. It's a craft more than an art. But yeah, it was great to see that. But it's going to live on because of the website, which has already had a huge number of hits. So yeah, it lives on for a bit.
All well and good then.
Yeah. So what was originally black and white film is going to digitally live on the internet. So, but great.
It's still keeping it live then. That's what's important, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you ever so much for talking to me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
No, well, thank you.